Imagine, if you will, being so desperate to make 20 bucks off of some Pokemon cards that you get caught stealing them and go to jail and get a felony. We're going to talk about some people that are that smart. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You're watching the channel Dr. Applesauce 2. My name is Will. It's another beautiful day here in Texas. I hope you guys know that I love you, that God loves you, and that there is a great plan for your life. Today, we're going to talk about some crazy things that are been going on with Pokemon cards. We got scalpers with crazy plans to take over the entire Pokemon card market. We've got people trying to steal Pokemon cards and getting busted and getting hit with felonies. All kinds of crazy stuff. Let's jump into it. If this is your first time to the channel and you like all things Pokemon, I try to bring you guys 2 to 3 videos a week. So if you want to stay up to date, make sure to hit that subscription button and that notification bell so YouTube tells you when my new videos come out. So, I don't really know where to start. The Pokemon card collecting hobby, it's just having so many ebbs and flows. For a while, it looks like, hey, we can find product, and then you can't find product, and then, it's not looking too bad, and then crazy things start happening, and then Walmart starts limiting everything to one a person, and then Target says they're going to start calling the cops on people that are camping outside. It has gotten crazy. It has gotten absolutely crazy. And I just want to start off by saying, it's not that important. Don't get yourself thrown in jail. Don't get the cops called on you. There are plenty of ways to make money legitimately. You don't need to run into the back of a Walmart and steal cards. You don't need to change barcodes to get an ETB for $5 instead of $50. Just stop it. Just don't do that crazy stuff. So a couple things that I know a lot of y'all have already heard about are some of the restrictions and limits that the biggest chain stores are putting on Pokemon cards. If you haven't seen this already, this is from my local store, and this is happening at Targets all across the place. Targets have started putting up signs that say, due to the high demand and to support all of our guests, we'll be limiting the quantity of Pokemon trading cards to 1 per guest. And now, while that's a noble aspiration, and I understand why they're doing that, you're not helping your guests and your collectors if you are limiting your Pokemon cards to 1 per day and then taking all of the cards off the shelf and putting them in the back like I've seen. I understand the 1 per day thing, maybe 1 per SKU, but I mean, if it means people can go and actually find Pokemon cards, I get it. I support them doing it, but kind of every Target does things differently. So you have some Targets that it's like 1 per day, nothing else. And you have some Targets that it's like 1 per SKU, okay? And then you have some Targets that are putting everything behind electronics, and some Targets that are putting everything behind customer service, and some Targets that just don't even care and just put it all out there. So, I mean, maybe a little bit of uniformity would help, but these are the right calls to make sure Pokemon cards actually get into collectors' hands. Speaking about Target, we have right here, this is a Vice News article, and this article is on a couple other sites. Target is prepared to call the cops on frantic Pokemon card hunters. Pokemon card flippers are making Target stores chaotic, and the company has told employees to consider calling the cops on people who camp out overnight. Another article on the same topic. The Pokemon TCG is in a dire state in 2021 as fans and players are struggling to buy cards. North American chain Target was particularly hit by the problem and became so overwhelmed in March that they had to start selling Pokemon cards only 1 day at a week, which we just talked about, which I know a lot of y'all know about. With the situation not improving, the corporation is now willing to call the cops on scalpers. Pokemon fever is in full swing, with the 90s hobby reaching a level of popularity that no one could ever have imagined. From ruining McDonald's Happy Meals for children in February to literally tearing open cereal boxes, the insane desperation of sellers has become so overwhelming, North American retailer Target is no longer having it and is now willing to get law enforcement involved to stop the trading card game scalping. Guys, if Target on a corporate level is talking about disseminating the information down to their store managers to, hey, just call the police if you see big lines, if you see people starting to act irate, just call the police and get the cops involved. If that's what's happening, that's a sad state of affairs. And personally, as a collector, I'm not even going to be trying to wait in lines at Targets because people are doing silly, stupid things like that. At my local Target, the people that line up there every day, there's a few collectors, but the people that get there first don't even care about Pokemon cards. All they care about is money, and they have this weird self-entitled attitude because the way we can get into the store is once you get in and you go to the card section, it's kind of like this long aisle, and when you first get there, all the sports cards are on the left, and then you got to keep going down. You got Magic, and then you got Pokemon. So the people that are always in line at first stop at the sports cards and make everybody stop behind them see if there's any sports cards, and then move on to the Pokemon. And they think they get first dibs at everything. And we're going to talk about some crazy situations here in a minute, but if Target is getting to the point where they're going to start calling cops on people, personally, as a collector, I would be very hesitant to go wait in line at a Target until some of this craziness clears up. Okay guys, I wanted to jump in here real quick and show y'all something that I found today. Now, this is at my personal Target. So this is just happening today. I literally had this video ready to go, uploaded, scheduled, and ready to go, and I deleted it so that I could edit this in today because we are talking about Target. We are talking about some of the crazy stuff that's going on and being caused by Pokemon scalpers. You can see right here, like I said, at my local Target, today, they started putting up signs that say, to ensure the safety of our guests and team members, effective May 14th, MLB, NFL, NBA, and Pokemon trading cards will no longer be sold in stores until further notice. So just within a week, we've gone from Target saying that they are going to call the police on rowdy Pokemon collectors, rowdy Pokemon scalpers, people that are causing issues, to now, congratulations, everybody that's out there acting a fool in Target and Walmart. Targets are officially, effective May 14th, no longer going to be selling Pokemon cards or sports cards. This is insanity. I've heard stories of people when Target implemented the rule of only one product per guest. I've heard stories of people leaving, going out to their car, changing clothes in the parking lot, and then coming back and getting in line and getting busted and basically throwing fits and causing the cops to get called. One of my viewers, Steve, was in line and got wrapped up in that and had no part in it. And he told me this story. These scalpers are going out to their car to change their clothes in the parking lot and then getting busted. And so here is where we are at the state of the Pokemon hobby, my friends. Because adults can't act like adults, Target is no longer selling Pokemon cards. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, I wouldn't be surprised if Walmart followed suit pretty soon. Another interesting thing that I noticed, this is a sign that we've been starting to see around Walmarts. Check this out. Attention trading cards vendor. The trading card category has been removed from the sales floor, and the sales of these items have been suspended due to inappropriate customer behavior and increased demand. Please do not stock these items until further direction from management has been given. Questions and comments can be directed by the management team. This is a picture that's been going around on the internet from Walmart. I don't know if it's one Walmart or multiple Walmarts, but at least one Walmart is saying, we're not selling Pokemon cards. This is a sign for the vendor, because the way it works is the Pokemon cards get delivered to the Walmart, and then the Walmart vendor, which is usually MJ Holdings, goes in the back, gets the inventory, and brings it out, and that's kind of how it works. So I'm assuming this sign was put like on the inventory, basically saying we've suspended sales because people are acting stupid. If you're somebody that is watching my video and you're just in the Pokemon hobby to make money, whatever, but people that are acting like idiots, all you're doing is making it to where you're not going to be able to make money. If that's your only concern, is to make money off of flipping and scalping Pokemon cards, and a bunch of y'all are out here acting like hooligans and acting like fools, all that's happening is you're going to make it to where you can't buy anything to make any money, and not only can't you buy anything to make money, no collectors are able to buy anything. So, like, it just blows my mind how many scalpers are short-sighted. That's why I personally have respect for people that are investing and have a long-term mindset. It's not about buying something and turning around and flipping it for 20 bucks. It's about looking and analyzing and trying to see what is popular and what's going to be really cool later on, and maybe getting the right card and grading it and holding on to it for 5 years, or making a speculation on this booster box is going to be very, very popular in 10 years. I'm going to buy 5 of them and hang on to them. Those are the people that I respect. Not so much the people that want to go wait in line and act like doofuses so they can make $20 off of an ETB. Moving on, there have been people that have been busted stealing Pokemon cards and then go to jail for it. How would you like, how do you think this conversation goes down? You get to prison and here it goes. Hey, what are you in for? I stole. Oh yeah, what'd you steal? Cars? Money? No, I stole Pokemon cards. Are you serious? Imagine that conversation. Imagine going to jail for stealing Pokemon cards. It's happened multiple times. We have Vice on top of the Pokemon news. Okay. Japanese man scales building to steal Pokemon cards and gets arrested. A man in Japan got arrested. A Japanese man was arrested on Monday for allegedly descending a building by rope to steal Pokemon playing cards. An IT worker from Tokyo used a rope to scale down a 6-story building. So not only did he steal cards, he risked his life to scale down a 6-story building to steal trading cards worth $9,000 as well as $2,300 in cash. The Japanese police said he made off with about 80 Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards in cash, hoping to pay off debt. So this brother sounds like he was desperate, but still somebody desperate enough to steal Pokemon cards. And this one right here, this one's really interesting. Okay, this is from a couple weeks ago, or I'm sorry, about 2 months ago. Pokemon card theft ring. What has happened? Pokemon card theft ring orchestrated heist in North Carolina Walmart, cops say. What happened with this story is there was apparently a ring of several people that were intentionally scanning, it's called a bait and switch, scanning like $5 booster packs and then putting elite trainer boxes and more expensive things in their bags. And so essentially stealing these cards, but not really. Like the bait and switch, people do this all the time in self-checkout lines. So what happened to these people is they got found out, they got arrested, and they got convicted of felony larceny. Oh my gosh, felony larceny to save $45 on an ETB. That's a bit much. That's a bit much. This is crazy stuff, guys. This is crazy stuff. There's another story that I read and I couldn't for the life of me find it again. But a guy went into the back room of a Walmart because they weren't stocking the Pokemon cards. So he went into, I don't know, I guess he got a Walmart vest or something and put on a Walmart vest and pretended to be a Walmart employee, went to the back room of the Walmart and proceeds to just leave with all the boxes that the MJ Holdings rep is supposed to take and put on the floor. Got busted, got arrested, got tried and convicted of 2 felonies of felony theft. It's insane. I'm not offering any solutions or anything, but this crap is happening. It's crazy, crazy stuff. So just as a collector, just be careful, okay? If you're out in the line and you see people acting stupid, don't try and be brave and be hard and get your cards. Just leave. It's not worth it. Pokemon cards aren't worth you getting in trouble. Pokemon cards aren't worth you getting hurt. Pokemon cards aren't worth you being at Target and then them mistaking you for somebody that's acting like an idiot and then you getting arrested when all you were there was trying to get Pokemon cards. I would love to hear your thoughts on all this craziness down below. Let me know down below. I'd love to know what you think. All right, guys, for those of y'all that are still here, I saved the best, choicest, juiciest one for last. I randomly stumbled upon a thread in a Facebook group where a guy has come up with a grand scheme master plan to take over the entire Pokemon market because he has 500 buyers across the nation that are working for him. 500 buyers across the nation that are working for him. And he has this grandmaster plan to take over the entire Pokemon market and control all of the stock. Yeah, this is a guy who thinks he can control all of the stock with 500 buyers. And what's funny is I stumbled on this post, this whole thread, because this guy posted in one of the Pokemon Facebook groups I'm in, looking to buy bulk Shining Fates packs at $5 each. Okay, first and foremost, buddy, that's below retail, okay? Shining Fates is about $5.50 retail. If you buy an Elite Trainer box for $50 plus tax, $55, you're looking at about $5.50 a pack. Most things like a Pikachu V box, $20 plus tax, you're looking at about $5.50 a pack. So first and foremost, buddy, you asking to buy Shining Fates for $5 a pack sets it up on a bad note. Everybody knows you're trying to do something a little shady. You're asking people to lose money. At that point, who wouldn't just open the Shining Fates for the chance at pulling a Charizard? Weird. But that's where this whole crazy story starts. And again, like I said, for those of y'all that are still watching more than halfway through the video, I've got a crazy story for you guys, okay? This guy, wow. What happened is this thread popped up because this guy made this post, and then people started lighting this guy up in the comments saying, oh, I remember you because you were making this post a while back. And he made some thread in a group, Robinhood trading or something strange like that. He made this thread where it was like some type of investment group about this grand scheme to take over the entire Pokemon market. Again, this guy thinks he's gonna hold all of the Pokemon inventory with 500 buyers. Are you picking up on how crazy I think this sounds? So what happened is somebody said, I remember you posting this, and they proceeded to share all these screenshots from multiple months ago. So here's the post. says, okay, theoretical idea. We've seen the power of what people have done to GameStop. If you don't remember what happened with Robinhood's trading and GameStop got short sold and all this crazy stuff happened, that's what this guy's talking about. I'm not going to get into that because I don't really know all that stuff, but that's what's going on here. What if we all came together and literally drove up the price of Pokemon cards? This is legal, and I'm talking a 300 to 500% profit within the next couple months and a couple 1,000% profit over the next couple years. At least this has a sustainable growth and can generate a lot of hype. I think I found a hypothetical way, but I don't want to disclose my idea unless I have a lot of people interested. Okay. And then we start getting into the comment sections, okay? Somebody says, buy all the available stock, set fire to the factories printing them, and bam, now you can control the price. That guy, kudos to that guy, kind of makes me think of Heath Ledger's Joker from The Dark Knight, where he has all the money, and he sets half of it on fire, and the gangster gets mad, and he goes, what? I'm only burning my half? That's funny. I don't care who you are. Again, this guy thinks he has the buying power to restrict the flow of Pokemon cards single-handedly. A little absurd, okay? A little absurd. And then he says, I am literally controlling the flow of cards to retail stores. I have over 500 personal shoppers across the nation geared up and ready to purchase. Now this one, I fully believe this is possible. One person can restrict the flow of cards to retail stores in the right area. All it takes is money and vendors that are shady and have low morals. If you put those two together, you find the right few vendors that are like, dang, you know, I'm only making $15 an hour. This guy's offering me an extra $500 a week just to make sure nothing hits retail store floors. You know, people, I can see that happening. So him saying that, he probably is doing something like that, which means the dude that's asking for bulk Shining Fates product at $5 a pack is a super shady guy. This guy, I don't know what to say. I mean, I respect the hustle, guys. I respect the hustle. If you're trying to make money and someone's trying to make money one way or the other, I get it. But the audacity to think that you have the power to control the Pokemon card supply by disrupting the flow of cards coming from distributor to shelves is crazy. Now, I could totally see somebody doing that on a small level, like I said, with a couple stores in their area, but nationwide, you think you can do that nationwide, and then you're going to post in another Pokemon group that you want to buy bulk Shining Fates at $5 a pack, wanting people to sell to you at a loss? Is this your plan to disrupt the flow of Pokemon cards to retail stores? I don't even know what to say. It's ludicrous. It's crazy. And so, again, this video, no solutions or anything. I just wanted to show you guys some of the crazy things that happen. This guy really thinks he can do this. These people are really out there. It's mind-blowing. It's very, very weird. It's a really weird time for Pokemon cards. I always recommend, guys, be diligent. Have friends locally that y'all can help each other out. Maybe you find somewhere and you get a couple ETBs and you help a friend out, and the next time they find some and they get a couple and they help you out. Make some friends. Make some connections in communities on Facebook groups, maybe friends that aren't local. One of my patrons messaged me just the other day. You might see this video soon, but he just messaged me the other day. He found a gold Zamazenta Elite Trainer box at GameStop. And it was like, hey, I thought you might want this. I bought it. If you don't want it, I'll sell it. But if you want it, I'll sell it to you for what I paid. Having friends look out for you is very helpful. And it takes time. Like I'm talking about, I have years and years and years of relationships behind all of this where people, that I've built with people that they're kind enough and we look out for each other. So my encouragement, all of this, is to acknowledge and understand all the crazy that's happening, right? And to be careful. I personally would not be going and waiting in line at Targets if they're willing to call the cops on people if people get out of hand. I'm not trying to put myself in a situation where I could get arrested. Recommend you don't either. But yeah, it's just crazy times. Chilling Reign coming out. Good Lord, I was optimistic that it wouldn't be that bad. But then they announced all the cards, and now I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen. We've got Pokemon 25th anniversary. It's a crazy time to be a Pokemon fan collector. It's a crazy time to be a Pokemon fan and a Pokemon collector. I personally love it. It makes it all interesting and weird, but definitely strange. We'll get back to a time where we'll be able to just get stuffs off of the shelves. Japan went through this crazy segue season, and now it's a little bit easier to get stuff as well. But this is just me telling you about some of the crazy stuff that's happening, and to be careful and to be smart, and don't steal cards and don't get arrested because you're waiting in line with a bunch of hooligan scalpers that want to act like idiots, and then the Target manager is tired of it and there's a law enforcement officer right there and arrests everybody. Just be careful. All right, my friends, well, I hope I earned your subscription today, and I hope you'll check out some of my other videos right here. A lot of really cool stuff for you guys to enjoy. If you haven't already, hit that subscription button and that notification bell, and like I always say, find somebody to love and serve today and be the change you want to see in the world. We'll see you next time.